messages in chat. Or Dale.
I just keep my shield up.
Yeah, you're still chat.
Where's Common?
Northerners
Great,
not
great,
go
great.
to the
left.
sea.
We're not part of
should
this
stay
here.
on top.
Wait, does that mean we don't get to sit down?
Fire.
Yeah, we're not
Well-
sitting down.
Okay.
At least,
need
at
a
least
banner.
we're not.
Alright.
Because
Let's go.
we left.
I'm gonna aura farm
No,
on
no,
top of
no, I get it.
Draconic
I
Sea.
get it.
We do. You should,
Okay, we can
you
do
should
that.
do
Hi,
slash
Copy,
up
this
there.
is
It's
my
fun.
What's up, bro?
What's up?
Bro, we
You're
can't do
just
anything.
like hovering there now.
No,
Fire. That's actually
And
fire.
if I
Hey, Graham.
drop that down,
What
I
What nation
I'm
is
just
that
here to
over
make
there?
sure we don't get carded from above.
premium
Those flags.
farming.
There's drip. Someone has introduced dripstone into the kill market. I'm not.
You know what, Con, you know what nation that is over there? With those flags?
Drop the
The one with the flags over there.
Man,
If you want to
That's
go
Aquarius.
Wait, what about the
Aquarius?
I figured.
Yeah.
Don't build your
Someone
Yeah, I think those are
Those are
guards.
my guards.
Those are the guards.
They're,
Yeah.
they're okay
We
up
can
there.
come with you.
Also,
if you want.
hey, mainland.
Yeah.
We also gotta meet up with Tay and the
Okay.
other.
Wait, give me a second.
Also, for your safety, Bill, I'm gonna put the block directly over your head.
I was looking.
We should also visit the Sea
Perfect.
Nation and
Thank
see
you.
what they look like.
Yeah, I'm down. I can stash up on food. We head back to
I can get up here too.
like this,
Yeah.
and then we can stash up.
Oh shit.
We should also.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get you off the sweet
Wait, how do you
berries.
sit? What the fuck?
Slash.
Want me to
sit
Karen
and then
instead,
your
bro?
name.
Yeah, bro. Carrot a
You
day.
can also just do
Know what they
slash
say.
shit.
Oh.
What kind of chat is
No.
this?
I'm gonna do slash Letty. Oh,
I
they just
can't sit here.
Oh, by the
Oh,
way,
this is-
this seat is
Move
for
a bit.
Atlas. I'm sorry.
Oh wait, all
Yes.
the Kingdom of Science guys are joining.
Are they actually?
A lot of them are.
That's evidential.
Holy shit, no.
That's gonna be an interesting meeting, bro. That's gonna be an interesting
Yeah.
meeting.
Yeah, that's happening.
Yeah, very.
Yeah, let me get
I
my-
think Rex can do it though.
Where's
I feel like
Boogie,
you can
bro?
control this.
I'm right here. Look up.
Why are you
Why is Boogie on top?
I mean, Mello, if we need,
agree.
you know.
Okay.
Maybe that
Oh, wait,
offer was
Boogie,
very,
are the Kingdom of
was very
Science people
generous.
actively
going
here at the
to,
meeting?
accompany me to the bathroom.
Are they?
happened?
Rex, are the Kingdom of Science people here?
No.
Oh,
Bruh.
are you gonna
Oh.
see? So we got lied to.
Why is there people up there?
Shit.
Guards.
We're
Copperdale.
Guarding.
There.
Sorrel,
Guards.
I'm having a deja vu right now. I'd like to put a pumpkin
It's your
above.
fault.
Wait, are their swords enchanted?
When we're gonna start this
Their swords are, some of their swords are enchanted.
Yeah,
bitch.
bitch.
Actually,
Like to be from Copperdale. We got that shit on.
Durian.
Wait, so-
Yeah, Durian is the Grand Master of Public.
Who's from Ontario up there, brother?
You know, we should
bro.
just enchant our swords too.
I'm gonna fucking
Got that shit on,
Let's
yeah.
go.
like a
Ontario?
like a seagull.
locks behind.
We're bad. We're bad for hanging up here, and
Oh.
you're not ready. Go Ontario.
Oh my
What's
god.
this about Canada? So full
We're
of
actually gonna have to
calcite.
use this.
The Canadians have been activated. Oh dear.
The Canadian
Look, say about Justin Trudeau whatever you want, but that guy is handsome.
What?
What
Why
was
do you
even
put it
happening?
out? Just
Yo,
because
me too.
of-
What is even
For real.
Yeah,
happening?
Bram, check for the dripstone.
I heard he has really bad taste in Halloween costumes there.
Okay.
We've got Rex and then we've got bad Rex over there.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Evil.
That's a
Rex.
dichotomy.
Evil.
the evil alternative.
Evil Rex be
feeling-
like, let's do something, guys.
Let's have a productive meeting.
Hey guys, let's
Hi,
not
King.
talk about Silver Lotus.
Hi, kid.
Hey guys, let's
Oh,
actually punish them.
I actually want to talk about Silver
Let's
Lotus.
fix our problem.
Oh my god.
Silver Lotus. Ooh.
Yeah, if you want to talk,
Oh,
spooky
Silver Lotus. Let's talk
Silver
about them for an
Lotus
hour
is
and a
nice,
half.
yes, I don't really care.
we can.
Yeah, let's talk about the Silver Lotus for an hour and a half. Yes, let's be productive.
Oh, wait.
Why is the red public still there?
Orange
Over here, over here.
Dripstone.
Oh yeah, true.
Here's a gift.
Protection.
Yeah, two people did die in
Oh.
Dripstone Lake yesterday.
Hi, Graham.
Orange crust is down
Thanks.
there.
It's been introduced into the market.
Oh.
We're all so powerful.
What?
Oh my god.
What am I hearing?
Bro,
Listen.
What?
Something's gonna happen.
Stop looking at
Our guards, what
Stop
are we
looking at my
talking
fucking
about?
skirt.
Yo, what's going on?
Last time
What they're
ever,
doing
we
is
ran
not
to a
safe.
meeting.
Oh, bro.
We might have to leave.
Graham, we are never
Well,
bringing you through a
Depends,
meeting.
Rex. Are those people above
This
us
guy's
your
a
people?
diplomat, bro.
These are
Yeah.
from
That's
Copperdale.
crazy.
They're guards.
Copperdale?
diplomat here.
They're guards.
You know what?
Orby up here.
I
Goes to
actually
the
feel much
Gotta
to
be
say
for
that
any-
it's even closer to
Wow.
Copperdale
There's
for real.
Fucking kind of parkour.
I'm not gonna lie, Con. I feel like Cry probably should have attended this.
It is used for long.
Yeah.
My God!
Wait, Leon.
I feel like this was kind of important.
Do you want to go up there?
She hates
the hell
meetings.
did Orange
It's fine.
go?
Would you mind
Yeah,
staying
yeah.
up
I
there?
have no
idea up there.
Make sure
But
I'm
this would probably be like the one
What?
that actually
Oh,
might
hello.
have
There you
to.
go. Thanks.
What
Hi.
Yeah, this
Just
is a
take a
pretty
seat
big one.
and maybe also place your banner on the seat.
What kind of
If you have one.
Do we have a banner?
What kind of
No.
It is useful against leaders in meetings.
Well, that's not ominous.
Oh no.
Stay 6 and I bet no doubt. Well,
I've got 3 lines of protection now.
Take a shot every minute.
I can already like what's going to happen.
Try dropping dripstone on you.
Every 5 minutes that passes without anything
Yeah.
happens, I
We got the exit. I chose the door closest to the exit.
Yeah.
Every Oh, dang.
Nothing happens. I'll drop a drip stand.
This is why all the pirates.
But you can't move. I was specifically set up to guard you right
Yeah,
there.
I'm on the lead, bro. Nothing happens.
So I'm just standing on air.
Bro,
Boogie, can we
like-
leave it?
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, I think
Bro,
we give
we
them
are
5
thinking
minutes and then
about
we
it.
dip. Alright.
Freeport here.
Yeah.
Guys,
I give it.
please-
Please just don't deviate, please. from them.
Boogie, are we there yet?
Wait.
5 minutes and then we're dipping.
Can we get waffle horse on the way back home?
I'm here. I'm free
I'm here.
No, I'm gone.
Welcome to land. Fractal General. Yeah, I don't.
Guys, you know, you just gotta respect that some nations take longer to approach this than others.
And
Some
those
nations
nations
living very far away.
They need to hurry up.
Oh my god.
We
have been here 20 minutes ago. We came from sea.
Like for real?
Yeah, we came.
Yeah,
That are here, bro. Like, what are we talking about?
Right, we're gonna start the meeting in 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Okay.
Say that.
At least with time limit.
Probably the farthest away on the map. I still got here first.
Yeah, the sea people traveled that far, and Daenerys
Why
still
is
hasn't
Coach
been it.
Crest and King?
Sea is
far away from
this.
It took me 2,000
Kingdom of
blocks to get
Daenerys
here.
might not even be coming.
Dang.
About
Yeah, it's only
2,000 blocks for
That's
everyone.
fine if they don't come, but
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
That's like common. Like from here to Gone is like
Yeah.
2,000 blocks.
Actually, let me check. To
It's
Golm
all
is
glass.
yeah 2,600.
So you can see those people, right? Yeah, who are we letting up on the roof?
Yeah.
Bro, these
Yeah,
people
who's
are-
up?
what are you doing
That's
up
just
there?
not
those
fair.
are
I
guards.
can't help but notice they're
What
all
the
above.
hell, Chad, are those guys on the roof up to? I
We're
think they're gonna
just
trap.
making sure no one
Yeah,
else
maybe
is
it's a
gonna
big
come
trap,
up here and drip
It's
stone.
a
No, everyone's
Bro.
got blocks up on the roof.
Just suck it. God, the leader cannot lose more.
You have
Does anyone want to
Wait,
go in
that's a
clash
good
while we
idea.
wait, or
Who wants to do-
Wait, yeah, what's your user, bro? What's your user?
10k trophies, bro.
What's your arena?
Yeah, I'm on 10k trophies, bro. I don't know what arena.
Bro, okay, I am also over
Test,
10k.
test.
Just.
Hey, bro, I didn't know Clash Royale existed in Minecraft, bro. This is crazy.
Just stay behind me.
Guys, just
Silver! Got the chunks! Dude, I love seeing you guys. We chopped,
Wait,
we
Atlas.
killed it. Yeah, they're
Yo,
chopped.
Atlas, don't dumb. Just come over here, bro. Just shush, bro.
drinking
Just-
water over
Who are
there.
you with?
6-7.
Yeah, bro. You just,
Nero, what's up?
Atlas, just stay me here, bro. Please. Captain?
Coach, do you
What's
have any
up?
stat block?
What's up?
We just got back from a little mission, you know?
Yeah, little
I have.
expedition. I saw that.
Yeah, that was, yeah, they kind of got
I
logged.
respect the gamble.
Oh,
but
really?
probably not on
Could you just,
Yama.
like-
They logged in
Combat
and instantly logged out whenever, because they saw the card.
I can put a chest above your head.
I mean, that could be like a.
This step rest.
No, it is. One of them's getting banned. The other one didn't log in.
Yeah,
There's
that's
people
just kinda
camping
like-
it.
Okay, good.
Agni, you go.
But why is there so many people above us, bro? What the
Wait,
Oh,
hell?
that's
Because we're gonna
Just over there.
No, actually, though, are they?
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what.
Yeah, there's no drips on here.
What?
People are
Wait,
Yeah, we're dipping. We're dipping. I'm dipping.
Nothing.
what happened to the
Let's see. We got.
All right, so meeting
Okay.
starts in 1 minute.
It's
Meeting
better
starts
if
in
you
1
were
minute.
Okay.
Boogie, I promise there will be a time when you guys where you
Take
guys
it
have
as
the
a
conflict,
concert.
then my nation will be able
Yeah.
to send soldiers that actually
Go
arrive before
away.
the conflict
There's
is
like
over.
Go away.
Yo, can we
Oh my
kill
God,
Talia?
Talia.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Yo,
god.
Talia,
My
you
bad.
bomb, bro. I'm gonna kill you, Talia.
Oh.
Okay.
Thank you.
What's the opposite of
summon? Yo,
You
copy
summon
that.
sitting next to Lily?
Oh my gosh, Lily
Okay.
Okay, meeting.
I'm just.
I cannot Kingdom of Science is coming to you guys.
Yo, it's
Can at least one of-
Oh my
Can at least one of your people stay?
Just start a meeting, bro. Just start a meeting.
Okay, can at least one of your people stay to witness the meeting?
Daenerys not get a seat nowadays.
Like,
We're starting the
let the rest of you.
Please
At this point, you don't even. Yeah,
I'll
because
stay,
at
I'll
this
stay.
point you wouldn't even give us a chance to talk about anything.
Okay, the chance that we gave you was if Kingdom of Science and Coast Crest came, we would come. But they're
Yeah, but what
neither
am I
of them
supposed to do
here.
when they? What am I supposed to do when they're not here?
The kingdom of science.
That,
Like,
5 minutes.
the main point is that
What are we?
no, that we're not discussing.
Yeah.
We're gonna solve this after the meeting.
Zeralt, Diddy, you guys have to go back home.
Hi guys.
Bubble perhaps
Someone died at the
Sure.
Someone named Bubble.
Oh.
you're Aquarius? I don't think
there is. You want
I'm not Aquarius.
you wanna
but,
stay?
All right, everyone, silence up. Everyone, silence up.
guys, big problem.
Everyone, silence, please. Everyone, mute, please.
Who's yours?
Cyphers, it's not mine. Someone took it.
What?
I need
not
everyone
take
to
your
mute,
saddle off
please.
it?
So
Guys, over there.
I took.
Yo, Rex, you better be useful this time.
I'm snitching.
Bro.
Snitch, but it's not my fault.
They're trying to be
Can you guys mute, please? Can you guys mute, please? We're starting to
Rusty.
hold the meeting.
made it.
Yes, you made it.
All right, everyone, silence. Everyone, silence. Guys, guys.
Come on.
All right.
This is cool. What?
So
Please get out.
everyone,
mute,
just so
Thank you, buddy.
else can have the comfort of quiet and yada
yada,
yada.
Ember, shut up.
yeah. All right. So, first of all, I apologize for the delay. I apologize that you guys had to wait. There was some miscommunication, unfortunately, but now we're here. So, still, I appreciate everyone being here and attending today's Globe meeting. And I also appreciate the trust that the sea leaders have to be here, especially because the borders just dropped. And yeah, so of course, I also appreciate the support of the land nations. Now, before I start, I just want to address something. I'm very aware that Atlas has not really done much so far. We've been standing by too much and tried to talk more than actually solving and stepping in and acting. And that was a heavy mistake. I realized that. While we are still the nation of peace, we've rebranded our methods on how exactly we'll achieve this peace. I want to thank people who opened my eyes yesterday and who made me realize that the way I was leading this nation until now was not the right way. So for anyone sitting here and still doubting me, for the nation of Atlas as well, I understand you. I totally do. But I promise you, after this meeting, things will be different. For real this time. Now, because before we involve the sea leaders more, there's obviously a problem to deal with regarding to land. I didn't want to host two separate meetings for land and sea, so that's why we're discussing all of this at once. But don't worry, there'll be less of talking around and more straightforward solutions. Now, clearly, there are two thorns in the eyes of land that have been stuck there for way too long. First, Axel, and secondly, the Kingdom of Science. And we already dealt, or we are currently dealing with one of them. Now, we all know what both parties did, so I'll just briefly summarize it. Axel, a terrorist group, has been processing several horrible terrorist attacks across the land, killing a lot of innocent people. They took loved ones away from us, and so far, I, as leader of Atlas, thought that I'd need more details about their intentions before I act. But again, I've seen that my methods were wrong. And after the leader of Copperdale showed me footage of Axel actually planning to wipe out nearly every single land nation once the border drops, I can officially say that its first real act. Even if it took too long, we acted now. No more terrorism, no more brutality, no more genocide. Just before this meeting started, together with the Argonauts, a new role in Atlas that we founded, and Copperdale, we're currently assisting, or we've been assisting the Stronghold in taking out the last remaining Axel members and ensuring that the terrorism finally has an end. A symbol of that Atlas is actively fighting for peace now. This kind of terrorism that Axel represented also counts for the other group I mentioned earlier, the Kingdom of Science. They've also done terrible acts of crime. From day one, they've been provoking conflict with other nations. They've been harassing Emberoot first. Then, after Emberoot merged with Atlas and we took care of its members, they genocided the Chocolatiers. Now they're harassing and threatening Copperdale, and their next target are just unknown. So we just want to make sure that this doesn't continue anymore, and we have to act and deal with this. And you ask now? Ask how? I'm telling you how. The Globe Strike Team. The Globe Strike Team is a concept of mine. It will consist of 2 to 4 members of each allied nations for reinforcements, preferably members who are good in PvP. Their main goal? Resolving conflicts. What I'm saying counts for both land and sea. That way, which is why I'd need to the leaders of sea to assist in sending people into the team as well, not just specifically for this conflict, but generally. The strike team will go to the Kingdom of Science with other Copperdale and Stronghold members. There, we will make sure the previously with Copperdale and Stronghold discussed deal will be fulfilled, meaning that both Copperdale and Stronghold receive a certain amount of Science people and make sure they receive a suitable punishment for the amount of violence and pain they've caused between other innocent nations. This process will start right after the meeting. Now, despite of that, Atlas has also founded another role within our own nation called the Argonauts that I've also mentioned earlier, and which already were sent into their first mission before this meeting started. The Argonauts are a peacekeeping team. These will be strong and willing players who once again act. If a nation, group, or person crosses the line, the Argonauts will come and give them one more chance. They will either settle for a lighter but definite punishment, or unfortunately face death, which always depends on the situation. But as you know, with Axel, death is necessary.
Be quiet.
Please be quiet for the new people. So, thank you.
My bad.
So as I said, the Argonauts will either settle for a lighter punishment or let the people who cross the line face death. Now that this problem was solved, I was told that there was another conflict going on between Coast Crest and Copperdale. And for this topic, I would like the people of Coast Crest to I actually know the people of Copperdale, because Coast Crest can't be here, to tell us what exactly happened. If that's possible.
Hold on. So essentially, I might have some just to keep it brief. We had someone by the user of Rat Tactics. They were found snooping underneath our QN, found doing other stuff and stealing stuff. And initially they said they wanted to join Copperdale, but after we found them stealing, we killed them, of course, and Coast Crest showed up. And they claimed that Rat Tactics was a part of their nation and not ours. And they demanded some sort of compensation for us killing a thief, by the way, along with the fact that Rat Tactics burnt down a building in Copperdale. And we have evidence of this too, so it's definitely them. And Coast Crest continues to claim that Rat Tactics was innocent and that we wrongly killed them.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I've heard similar things. The only problem is that Coast Crest unfortunately refused to attend this meeting for some reason. So I unfortunately cannot give their side, but what I would say is it might be possible to, outside of this meeting, maybe make sure that you guys meet up with Coastcrest privately and discuss this, because of course it cannot be that people just gaslight each other and that people kill people from your nation, because you guys already had enough of that from other terrorist groups. So I think if Coastcrest now starts doing this, that'd be a very bad option. So what do you think about that?
I think we're supposed to talk to them, but I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe we weren't talking to them yet, but it is planned.
Yeah. Well, then I would say just continue requesting a meeting with those, and if they keep refusing, then I guess maybe Atlas has also or will also look further into this. Please everyone be silent. Thank you. Also the new people, please be silent. Please mute yourself. Thank you.
Sorry, trying to
All good. All good. Yeah, so as I said, I apologize that Coastcrest cannot be here, but in the end, we cannot force any nation to be here. However, it was still important to mention this, and I want you guys to know that Atlas knows about this conflict and that we're not just gonna ignore it. So even after the meeting, if you guys need help with this, then I will definitely be there to assist you, just like with all the other things that we had. Yeah, so moving on with that, with, you know, that just showing you guys that we are finally doing something.
right now?
And above us? Oh, those are
Sorry.
guards from Carbondale and from Atlas.
Okay.
They are
making
just
sure
making.
because you know.
Yeah, I know. No worries. We're just making sure that nobody like digs a hole there and then something fall down. So yeah, you all are safe.
I do have a
Yes.
question.
Yes.
So we've all gathered here, all the leaders. We're all here right
Yes.
now.
Yes.
Can we talk about like actual relations between the sea and the land? Because currently I feel like we can potentially save other more specific conversations for later. Because we pulled sea all the way out here, and so far
Yes.
we've talked about Coastcrest and Copperdale.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a very smart thought of yours, and obviously I've also planned this, which is gonna be next actually. So what I just wanted to say next is that now that you guys know that we have this strike team, you guys can feel more safer, and that we will also deal with things more actively. And the next thing that I want to present you, which is now relevant for both land and sea, is the so-called non-aggression pact. This pact is a pact that we would like all the allies of Atlas to sign. I mean, as we can probably create some sort of book or something, or maybe we'll just sign it verbally. But for now, the important thing is that you guys know what it is. So the non-aggression pact. Can you please mute your microphone?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
All good,
Mechanical
all good.
keyboard user POV.
So the non-aggression pact involves 3 core points. Number 1, if a member of this pact is having a conflict with another nation within the pact, they will first, before immediately resorting to violence, obviously if it's another conflict that doesn't have to include violence, it's fine, but if it's about violence, tell Atlas diplomats to attempt to solve the conflict peacefully first. Secondly, all nations of the pact will swear not to violently attack another nation within the pact without exhausting every other option first. And thirdly, if a nation of this pact attacks another nation within the pact, regardless of the reason, then all the other nations of the pact and the Argonauts from Atlas should come to the military aid of the attacked person, but only for defensive purposes, no counterattacking. These are the 3 core points of the pact, making sure that land and sea can connect with each other, that we hold each other's backs, and that we don't just have diplomatic meetings about conflicts, but that we actually act and make sure that nations don't act too fast. Now, now that I presented you this pact, I want to ask you if anyone here disagrees with it.
I have one singular grievance with that, and it's specifically the part where the military aid cannot provide help for counterattacks. I'm sorry, but if I'm being violently attacked, I don't care who it is, I'm going to fight back. Because chances are, if they've already decided they're going to violently attack me, there's no talking to them over it.
Yeah, I just want to mention that maybe there's a lack of wording here, but I do agree. What I mean with, you know, not being there for counterattacks is rather that... Can you guys please mute? Guys, hello? Thank you.
This cannot be the number one, bro.
Yeah, anyways. So, what I was gonna say, obviously, if you're being actively attacked, I'm not saying that we're just gonna stand there and not gonna attack back, but rather that if there's like a singular attack that isn't heavy enough, then we will be there for defensive purposes. But if it's a very heavy attack that needs counterattacks, then we're gonna be there for counterattacks as well.
Okay.
So let me get this straight. You want I in and basically be guaranteed that if the whole world is going to be dragged into it?
It's not really the whole world, but rather like just certain parts of it. So which means like if nations, obviously it's including nations who are able to support, because some nations are just smaller than others. But if your nation is big enough and if you have enough military forces, then it would be good if you send a couple of them over to the nation who needs help. It's basically, if we take it like for detail, it's basically part of the... sorry, can you guys mute? Thank you. It's basically part of the strike team. So like, you know, just 2 to 4 members of each nation working together and helping that one nation that needs help.
So
what if it's a genuinely justified war? Yeah, what
if then let it happen.
Like a justified war.
We're not sending like our military. We're gonna send like 2 or 4 specific people. We're not gonna have it so that like you're just dragged into a war that does not involve you because you signed this thing.
No, it's not like that.
He literally
I mean,
said only 2 members.
Yeah, and it's not like it's gonna be a huge war, you know. It's just if it's like between conflicts. So yeah, no, we're not gonna drag the whole military into it.
Good.
Yeah.
Right.
Because in the end, the
then
priority
if-
should be the own nation. Yeah. Sorry.
What happens then regarding the lands that are like extremely far out? Because this, you know exactly what I mean. If we're going to essentially be this large and have a mutual defense pact, there's no guarantees that everyone will always follow through with it. There's no guarantees everyone will be able to even send their people by the time the conflict is over. How are we sure it'll be effective?
That's actually a very good question. Guys, could you please mute?
Mute up,
Thank you.
everyone.
Yeah, I should probably like in the next announcement. I should probably say mute when you arrive here. But yeah. So yeah, that's a very good question. And what I'm thinking is, of course, yeah, the whole world is very big, and some nations are very far away from each other. So I was thinking maybe we build some sort of stations across the worlds, like some sort of outposts from the Global Alliance, and those outposts would include like members from different nations working together and hearing the news from the nearby nations that are far away from others. How does that sound like? Yes.
Could I please ask a question?
Yes.
Before you have mentioned that no nation from this pact cannot attack any other nation in this pact under any circumstance. Could you specify what you meant by that?
Wait, can you repeat the question? I didn't quite understand it, sorry.
You have mentioned that no nation under this pact can attack any other nation under any circumstance. So for example, if someone attacks us and they retreat, does that mean we cannot fight back? We cannot attack them?
No. It's not about. No, it's not that. What I'm saying is all nations should not attack each other in the first place. Which means, obviously, if you get attacked by someone, you have the right for self-defense. I'm not saying anything against that. That's completely fine. And obviously, if you get attacked and you're part of the pact, other nations will support you when it comes to military. But I'm saying, just in the first place, don't attack any other nation. That's the point.
What counts for an attack on the nation? Like one person gets kidnapped by another nation, is that an attack that can have retaliation?
Well, I would say it can be discussed what exactly defines an attack, but even if something is not a direct attack, I think something like kidnapping would still sort of count, which is why even then you can still request support from other nations who are part of this pact. So even if it's not a direct attack that includes any deaths or any harming, it still can be worked as, just something that's part of the pact.
I would like to speak for the sea primarily. I have a grievance with this.
Yes.
I don't know if you're aware of the situation over at sea, but there is a group who is consistently has been harming other members of other islands, kidnapping them for no purpose whatsoever. That group is called the Marines. If that group were to sign this pact and keep on doing their activities, would this constitute as a breakage of that pact, and would there be military action against it?
What are you looking for is violation.
So first of all, as you said yourself, I'm not completely
That was my
familiar
bad.
with the politics of the sea yet, because the borders just dropped today. But I'm definitely gonna look further into this, and we can definitely now talk about this, because I don't really know exactly what the Marines do. But if you say that they really do kidnap people and you have proof for that, then even that can be part of pact, and we can work with
I
each other.
speak for Shady Pig Island, up in the northern regions of the sea. And we have consistent evidence, and also you can talk to anyone from any nation from the sea, Freeport, Aquarius, Chicken Island, the Free Spirits, and they can all tell you how the Marines having consistently a group which is not only a threat to us in the sea, but also eventually might as well be a threat to you all. I only come here saying this as a warning, and I hope it never comes to pass. However, if there comes a pact of no hostility between us,
aggression.
I would expect that we would not with the Marines and their behavior consistently, especially in the sea part of our region.
Yeah, I mean,
So
for
if you
sure.
can-
Hold on. Mind if,
Okay, can
just
I
out of
first-
curiosity.
Okay,
Just
they
really
just
quick.
spoke for us saying we don't support the Marines. We do. Like it's so much propaganda against them. They do not
Yeah, they
attack
are
innocents.
just
Like
arresting
it's just
criminals.
propaganda. Like I don't know why you're now spreading it to this global meeting between
Yeah,
land
I
and
agree.
sea.
I hear it too.
Can we not spread this?
I think
I did not spreading. In fact, I did not bring up the personal. I did not bring up the personal fact. I did not bring up the personal fact that they killed one of our leaders, but they have. And I will not bring this up because I'm not trying to spread propaganda. I'm just spreading an issue that the sea has currently.
So this
and
is a
it should be
personal issue
addressed
then?
If we're doing a no hostility.
This is not a sea
pact.
issue.
No,
This is a personal
This
issue.
is not a sea issue.
Yeah, this is a personal
No,
issue,
it is
bro.
not. It is a
I'll
sea issue.
believe what's
It's a
being
sea issue.
said when I
Okay,
see evidence
listen,
of it. I'm
listen.
not one to pin blame on people needlessly. So, if you could send evidence of that to the
Yeah,
Atlas
I think-
server, that would be great.
We would like.
Oh, okay.
We're more than happy to do that.
This is the leader of the Red Flags.
Yes.
Please.
Hello. Sorry, I am rid of the red flags right now.
How the fuck do I get up there?
Yeah, you just took your stage.
So, I'm pretty sure right now it's the
Do not
Barbarians.
redeem, do not
Am I
redeem.
right?
Yeah.
We're talking about the Marines.
Okay.
And
Hi
the-
guys,
let
I'm
me
from the
ex-
cab.
okay,
I'm in.
So,
Can
I
I
mean,
sit anywhere?
actually, Chandra, Chandra, can you go here? Chandra, come here.
Where are you? I don't see you.
And the fucking center, dude. In the fucking center.
Oh hi. Hi.
You,
Oh hi. Sorry guys.
Okay.
Why are you telling me to shut
No.
the fuck? What?
Yesterday, Red Flag Federation was pretty much raided by the Marines, and I can confirm that because we were on pretty much lockdown as a lot of events have been happening that pretty much put at risk our security and safety. We, after the death of, pretty much what happened yesterday is that after the death of Watch Camp, actually the murder of Watch Camp by the Red Flag Federation. Oh my god, am I cutting out?
Want me to speak?
Partly,
A
but
little
it's
bit.
fine.
You're fine. Just keep speaking. Just keep
Okay,
speaking.
okay. After the death of Watch Camp, the Marines came to our island unprompted, unrequested. We told them to leave, they didn't leave. I'm pretty sure, up to what I understand, they came to our island while us being on lockdown. We asked them to leave, they did not leave. They actually have been on our tail for enough time for me to say that this is not about just, hey, they're killing people, hey, this isn't just, this is about them not being regulated. Because they have admitted, and they have admitted that they pretty much don't have a clear law in several meetings and reunions. This is not about just, hey, so they kill people. It's about them not being regulated. And me, as a member of the RFF, I'm scared. Actually, Kendra can actually
Atlas,
bring you down
bro.
about the Watchcam thing. About the Watchcam thing. So, Kendra, come.
Yeah, guys. Hi. How's it going? I'm Sindra. I'm from the CAF. Everybody says my name wrong, but it's okay. Basically, the watch camp died at the CAF from the Marines. They came the first time. He was there to meet up with me, and we were trying to figure out a way to make peace with the Marines and everybody else. And they came and started talking about just basically wanting to kill Watch Camp, but they didn't have enough proof. And then when they had enough proof, apparently, which wasn't even actual proof, because they thought that Watch Camp was trying to assassinate the leader of the prison, which isn't true, by the way. I know who was trying to kill them, and the Marines already took care of that, unfortunately, without even asking anyone. And they just framed Watch Camp for all that. So basically, the Marines are making justice everywhere without even asking anyone. They're just making their own definition of justice, and I think that's wrong. I don't think we should be just killing people randomly, and I think at least everybody should know what's going on, and not just making everyone a terrorist just because they want that. Like they're just calling random people terrorists. I don't get it.
Actually,
Even I'm a terrorist in their definition, apparently.
Yeah. Adding to this, in one meeting we have with them, they admitted openly that they will not search evidence, like physical evidence, like, I don't know, materials used. They will just use witnesses as their evidence. So, by their law, if, I don't know, 10 leaders come together and say that Rex killed someone, they will believe them without any kind of actual proof more than their word. This is not justice at all. They are just being the judge and the killer at the same time. This is just pretty much tyrannical. This is tyranny.
Listen.
Okay.
There is
first of
no
all-
justice
first of
in
all-
strength unless compassion.
Okay, so
Sorry.
I'm going to tell him now.
Yeah, all good, all good. First of
Sorry,
all,
by the way, Drac was calling me. Where's Drac?
First of all, I appreciate your input, and I just want to let you guys know that we're definitely gonna talk about this further. But right now, I just need more evidence of this. I'm not saying that you guys are lying. I'm just saying we still need better evidence, proof, and even the Marines, all the other nations, we just don't know much about them yet. So we are gonna try to unite with all of them. We're gonna do our best to, if some of these nations are, just not suitable for an alliance, we will still do our best to make sure to talk to them and figure things out, so we can prevent even this from happening.
So what is
yeah,
proof for you? I'm asking, what is proof for you?
If I may, Zahara.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice, Les.
Rex, I see what you people of the land have been building. I think it's impressive. Your Atlas here has been doing consistent meetings, and we, the people of the sea, have tried so as well. Like I was escorting Watch Camp to one of our meetings. Zahara attended as well. We were trying to settle disputes on this. But then the talk turned towards the Marines and their unilateral actions and enforcing their laws and imposing their will on the people of the sea. Watch Camp was one of the few people who spoke up against this. He didn't like that the Marines were using their laws on other people of the sea. So I hope I don't sound too aggressive here, by the way. I'm just trying to speak
No, it's all
loudly.
good.
But
It's all good.
Okay. So we did try to reach out to the Marines. We did meet at a peace summit in the sea. But what we took away from that was that the Marines want to impose their justice and their laws on the people without consulting them. And that's what happened to Watch Camp. They walked up to Watch Camp, said he was under suspicion. I need to emphasize, under suspicion for conspiring. And then they just murdered him like that. Like, that is part of their law. They will kill people if they think they offend the sea. No evidence, nothing but their own words. That is what the Marines stand for. That is their only justice. Whatever they say counts. And I'm trying to find a source for this. Like, I'm still trying to sort out the code they have. But apparently, even if you talk badly about them in private and they hear about this, they will come and kill you. Don't quote me on that yet, by the way. I'm trying to find the exact source.
That is one of their laws.
But they do not like it when you talk poorly of them. And apparently Kendra was asked to... Sorry, Kendra. I'm bringing you up here, but apparently they wanted to interrogate Kendra because Kendra was talking badly about them, as in criticizing them openly, and they went to interrogate Kendra over that. So I'm just giving you a heads up in that even though the Marines claim they're for just, only their justice that counts. I don't think they'll recognize Atlas's law. They only recognize their own law, their own will against other people. And I don't think LAN is exempt for this if they ever reach out to Atlas. I think that's all for me.
Well,
May I add
thank you for your
something?
time.
Yeah, Orange, you can talk next. Just let me say one more thing. So what I wanted to say is, again, I understand you. I will keep that in mind. We will talk about this further. However, we will still need proof, and we will even still have to talk to the Marines themselves, because I believe they did want to meet up with Atlas anyway.
Someone's scaling the wall. Someone's scaling the wall. I don't know if that's someone's guys, but it's good.
Okay.
Security.
I will say.
Yeah, okay,
also
that's
say,
security.
Sorry, Rex. Just interjecting real fast, but we also have footage of Watch Camp's death, recorded by witnesses
Yeah,
as well.
just send me everything. Just send me everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Happened at the cap.
Okay.
Go on. Sorry for
yes, and
interrupting. Go
now,
on.
yeah, you can go. No, it's fine. That was basically all that I was gonna say. I'm just saying that they wanted to meet up with Atlas anyway. I'm pretty sure. So we're gonna talk about this. But yeah, for now you can sit down, and Orange can continue.
Yep. Let's come up.
Yeah,
you can come up.
Thank you for your time, Mr. Rex.
So
Of course.
the previous day, I have actually two things to add. The previous day, we established the NU, and one of the second in command of Galm was assassinated. And when we caught the assassin, the things he said was that I was told by the Marines to kill him. And I've gone to the Marines and I've asked them if this is true. They deny it, but considering all the evidence everyone's bringing up today, it's possible that they were the cause of not only Watch Camp's assassination, but also the second in command of Galm. And one more question I have about this pact. How does Atlas decide who is the enemy? How does Atlas decide who they're defending? Because at the end of the day, if you don't like a nation, and Atlas tells you to go defend them, are they going to? What if they support the other side?
Well, that is a reasonable question, and in the end, Atlas gonna judge. I mean, obviously, if someone comes over to you and gives you proof and just tells you that they got attacked, then it's kind of obvious who's at fault in this point. I think in most of the times of the attacks, as we saw in previous attacks, like the one of Kingdom of Science and Axel and all these other groups, it was always pretty obvious who is in the right in this moment. Clearly, we can still, talk more about the structure of the pact, but the general point is that all nations who are part of the pact simply should live friendly with each other and should not attack each other, which means that even if a certain nation doesn't really like another one, they shouldn't put it to that extent that they attack the other nation for that, or don't protect the nation for it if they get attacked. Because I think
do we really need a pact for common courtesy? I think what we really should focus on is what we do when one of us actually does get attacked.
well, that is part of the pact. The third point of the pact is if a nation of this pact gets attacked by another nation, then the Argonauts from Atlas and other parts of the military of other nations will assist those in the attack and for defense. And I think the main moral behind all of this is just that you should treat the other nation as how you want to get treated. So if you see another nation, if you see another nation and this nation gets attacked by another nation and you don't like the nation who gets attacked and you think for yourself, okay, you know what, I'm not going to help them, then think what would happen if you got attacked and this nation that you're not going to help is not going to help you. I think this is maybe a good statement to go after.
It's just the world is not always so black and white. There may come to be a conflict in which it's hard to pick sides. And so how can we be so sure that when Atlas decrees we must defend this nation that you are right? That you are the moral center and that we know that you're telling us this is good.
Well, I believe it's obviously it's a lot of trust that you guys have to put on me, but in the end, from day one, my only goal of this nation was peace and neutrality. So I believe that if you guys simply look back at what we've tried for this land and for the sea now as well, and even if we haven't acted much yet, we will act now, and I just need you guys to trust us on this. Because Atlas is basically the center. We are connecting all the nations, and in the end of the day, we just want to make sure that both land and sea are equally, healthy, and that we are all connected to each other in a good way.
So are you going to be like the world leader, since you're the leader of the pact?
No, I'm not a world leader. I am simply a leader of one single nation who's connecting all the other nations together. I don't want to rule over all the nations. I just want all nations to be healthy and to be alive.
We just need you to prove that we can trust you. So far, you've called us all here, but you haven't necessarily built up the trust yet.
Wait, can I propose something? Really quickly,
sure,
just attitude. So, I'm guessing like every nation would like to have like their own input on certain things of like how certain situations are handled. So, like, what if we turn Atlas into some sort of like a central government where we have leaders from one person or official from every nation, and we come here to discuss basically matters at hand. We all take a vote about what we do about certain situations, and I feel like that would be probably the smartest option. So everybody could feel like they have a vote. You know.
I mean, it's kind of what we're doing right now.
Yeah, I'm talking about for like future reference. For example, say some nation doesn't want to attack these certain other people, we can all come into a vote, and basically figure out exactly what we want to do about a situation instead of just having it rely on one person. Because I'm guessing the only problem with this whole non-aggression pact is that if you guys get attacked and it feels like unjust, you guys can't attack backwards. I feel like now you guys can all kind of come to agreement of what situation you guys could do.
I mean, in the end, what I want to say is that obviously it's not easy to trust a single nation to be the core of all the other nations. But what I want to say is, if you look at Atlas, don't just look at me. Look at all my members. Look at everyone who built this. Look at the members who fell so this statue and the globe could rise for us. Look at everyone who worked for this. Not even just my people, but just everyone. Even representatives of other nations helped with this. When they had free time, they were just bringing their materials to my building so they can help us.
Sorry for interrupt you, but I want to come back to a point. You said that the clause 3 of the pact is if any nation gets attacked, Atlas will go and help them, right?
Yes.
What about the nation that already got attacked? I know Sisha here on land already got wiped over by Exol. I know in my land we have been having a rough time with invasions. What about those that already happened in the past? Will those not apply for the pact?
Hey, we're getting too personal. Can we speed along this meeting?
Yo,
We have to
Rex,
talk
can
about
I-
every
can I give
personal
you a
situation.
Yeah.
No,
Can I
I'm
give you a
asking in
bullet?
general. I'm asking in
Sure.
general.
Important information. Just read. And give
How
it back.
about we actually get to the voting on this pact?
Okay,
Six
so
minutes. It's already been 5
no,
minutes.
Don't
so
read it out
obviously-
loud. Just
Time.
keep it to yourself.
Yeah, so obviously, you know, I'm not saying that any of the past conflicts that happened are don't have any matter, but regarding to Axel, for example, I've told you guys at the beginning of the meeting that we are dealing with this actively, and that Axel will very soon not be any problem anymore. The Kingdom of Science, which was also another problem, we're gonna deal with this right after the meeting, and the problems on the sea were unfortunately unknown to Atlas, obviously because of the border. But even then, we are also going to deal with those problems if, you know, the nations are actively being affected and just, you know, just get attacked. And we're going to make sure that the pact has a meaning.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Of course.
Hey Rex, I got a question.
Yes.
So, are we gonna do anything about that Silver Lotus thing? Because I've been hearing a lot about it.
Yeah, the Silver Lotus, the Silver Lotus thing is, yeah, you can in a second. Just give me a moment. The Silver Lotus is not that much of a big topic anymore, at least not on land, because there have been quite a few things that we didn't know about them, and some things about them just changed. And it's not really an issue anymore. But
Are
yeah,
we
you can
sure?
speak up. Yeah, we are.
Do they exist anymore?
Yeah, they do.
Okay,
They
just-
do, so it's not a problem.
Do.
They absolutely
Yeah,
do,
they're
and
not
they are
really a
still a
very-
looming
I
threat.
think I'm just gonna head back.
I
They're,
would
they're
say
not very
actually-
as
can I
much
speak?
as they were.
No, can you
anymore.
let Minsler speak? He asked to
Yeah,
speak before
please,
you.
please, yeah, please let Mr. speak.
So, well, via the interview, I guess me and Hybrid were sort of presented as firefighters, but I think Bevy has like the best. She's probably the best head of the firefighters that we have currently, since she already admitted she was a firefighter. But I would like to let her speak about what exactly firefighters is and what exactly Silver Lotus is still. So, yeah.
If you do that, then I would really like you to briefly summarize that.
Well, the firefighters, I know that we were very much accused of being terrorists in this room by potentially even you yourself, despite you having never met us and us having taken absolutely no action against anyone, which I find incredibly disingenuous, especially when I know there are members of Silver Lotus in this room at this exact moment who are
Ooh, it's
responsible
crazy.
for actual political assassination.
Oh.
Ooh. I want to make it very clear that firefighters is not going to bomb underground tunnels. We are not interested in harming anyone. Our primary interest for a long time was investigating the tunnels and other odd goings on like the slavery epidemic at sea. And then when our founder was murdered by Silver Lotus, that's when we became aware of them. And yet somehow
I gotta interrupt you here, by the way. This was
than them.
all of this was part of a misunderstanding and misinformation. On the day where I announced the details about the firefighters that I received it from the Silver Lotus directly, and I always mentioned that these sources that I'm using are not 100% confirmed, and that neither of the things that I'm saying about the firefighters are always or like are any near to a fact. So I hope you understand that this was just part of the miscommunication, and obviously the Silver Lotus shouldn't be a big issue nowadays anymore, such as firefighters not being an issue, and I apologize
That's
for that.
crazy considering the fact that they're going all over the north yesterday hunting somebody down. So if they're not much of an issue, I want you to explain why yesterday they were going around in a posse going after one person.
They're still committing assassinations and plotting and
To
planting
this day,
spies
they're still
currently.
killing
They've
people.
acquired several contacts inside the Marines of their high leadership, which is partially why we're starting to see increased Marine aggression. If you think Silver Lotus is not a current and active threat, you are in their pocket.
Well, may I ask where exactly that issue was? Was that in sea or was that in land?
This was on the seaside, so I'm bringing that to you now because I'm aware you don't
Yeah,
have that information.
Yeah, because I was saying that the Silver Lotus is not a big issue on the land side anymore because I naturally cannot know anything about the seaside yet.
How is it? Either way, they have committed an action. Nez's death was claimed by them. Is that not true?
Well, yeah, Nez's death was claimed by the Silver
So
Lotus.
we're cool with political assassination? That's just something you're okay with, isn't it?
No, it's not even that. It's the
And
fact that
land
no,
is now
there was
safer
no,
because of
there
it.
was no there was no trial against them. They just like you're deciding yourself that they're scot free when none of the other people know exactly behind all this, even though they're right here.
They're in this very room,
please
and
mute
you know
yourself.
that for a fact.
No,
I take accountability.
Listen, we don't know, we don't know really who they are, and also
Yes, we do.
didn't.
Nero and Mello are in this room right now. I have
course we
names
do.
and names I'm prepared to release.
I mean,
They're right here.
Clean grass.
I'm saying we didn't know all of the members.
So we killed a tyrant.
Yeah, we killed a tyrant. Why are you so mad about that?
I mean, if I'm being honest, they did literally murder.
They're actually admitting to assassinating
Let me
somebody.
speak. Let me speak.
No.
Everyone, calm down.
You killed the
Silence.
tyrants.
Silence.
On
Everyone,
2
silence.
sessions ago, I was not even part of the firefighters. You all targeted me for talking out
Listen.
against you guys. You want to kill
Okay,
tyrants?
I have to interrupt you. I have to interrupt you.
you.
Hybrid, I have to interrupt you. I'm sorry, please. Everyone, please be silent for a moment, okay? So, I am not saying that the Civil Lotus is not an issue
Thinking, I
anymore
feel like our team's
everywhere,
gonna-
okay?
I feel
I
like
cannot
someone's about to
know.
get jumped.
Can you guys please mute? Thank you. Cannot
I think they
know
jumped
about
right.
everything everywhere, but I'm saying there was
I
misinformation.
think this
There
firefighter
was
could've killed
lack
us.
of information going around, and this is exactly what the Atlas Slope is
I know,
for.
it's fucking
If you
cool,
guys
yeah,
have
come on,
new
yeah,
information, contact me,
I
tell
like
me
an
about
escape
it,
by
and we're
now,
gonna
and
deal
it's
with
good at
it.
work, these guys
But
fuck.
I'm
List
saying,
the names
guys.
immediately.
Where's Nero?
well, yeah, you can do that, but
Yeah,
I'm
hello?
saying like right now
Yeah.
we cannot really like the
Yeah,
Silver
we
Lotus
just-
was
we're
not a
getting-
big
we're
issue
getting
on
jumped,
land
like
at
firefighters
least,
are getting
and
Currently planning or something.
So you don't care about
that's
sea?
the end of
no,
Of
I'm not
course,
saying
so
I
that's
don't.
the end of that
You're
statement
being
now.
bad.
Can we end that statement there? Silver Lotus may not be an issue for you over here in land, but they are a very big issue in
Yes,
sea as of
exactly,
now. And if
exactly.
we plan to get somewhere,
pretty
we need to
good at
address
this.
instead of going in circles
They
and
need to at
saying
least be
that
publicly
they're.
known
Doesn't
who
matter
is
that they have
involved. It is
iron, they
deeply
can-
Me,
Yes.
bro. I take
Yes,
accountability.
Stay quiet.
You
Wait,
Wait, not for
Wait,
not
wait, give me a
like
moment.
the Silver Lotus. I take accountability for Nez's death, and I've already explained my reason on every single news channel here with a valid reason. And I've protected this land. Every day of this event, I've spent protecting this land, putting our team in risk,
I'm very
and then
sorry.
I get slandered by people like you guys.
Where did
With all due respect, you also
right here.
killed Freeport leader. If
I did
that's
not
what
kill a
you're claiming.
Freeport leader.
Who killed a Freeport leader?
So then
I did not kill a
Wait,
Freeport
so-
leader.
so-
I'm on land. How would I do that?
Oh wait, shit, my bad.
I'm sorry, but
This
I'm
Silver
stronghold,
Lotus-
bro.
Silver Lotus didn't kill Lion.
Still though,
Quiet,
the
one at a
Silver Lotus
time,
killed
one
a
at a
Freeport
time.
leader.
All right,
I want to say
listen.
this meeting is completely useless. No one has put forward an action plan. People are
Welcome
leaving. And
to
frankly, I
Express.
want to make my
Now,
vote.
This is a meeting.
Here we
go.
This is classic. What are we talking about, gang?
This is a meeting. This is how you make a cool
Okay.
ass meeting.
Okay, can you guys? Okay, everyone be silent for a moment. Okay, everyone be silent for a moment. Okay, so I wanna address one thing. Okay, I know
Marines.
things in Atlas, the previous meetings were really not good. Okay, I agree with that. But today I have offered solutions. Today I have showed you the strength that we want to show as Atlas with the Argonauts. I've showed you with what we can do with the Pact. I showed you how we can act instead of talk. And I'm sorry, but if one similar thing or just one single thing in the meeting goes wrong, it is pretty rude to say that the entire meeting is useless. I'm sorry for that, but this is really
I'm sorry to say this, but you haven't shown us any force. You just say words. People come up and start griping about
how have I
stuff.
not shown you any force?
We literally have
Rex,
people right
the
now
only
ready to
thing
spawn
you've
Camp Exel.
proposed is
Yeah, we are.
common
We
I
have
was
people.
part of the mission.
Don't just
We
say you're
have
gonna
some
do it.
of-
Actually do something.
We
Let me
are
speak,
doing
Rex.
it right now.
We have our troops right now
Rex, can I
in
speak?
spawn
Have you
trap
even
for
listened to
Exo.
a single word that was spoken during the meeting?
I was listening to this whole meeting.
Nero.
He
Nero, join
literally
VC.
explained
I hate
3
it.
different fucking times.
It's
There's
the fucking
actively
golden
a mission
rule. We all
trying
know about
to
this.
chase down
Treat
Exo.
other nations
They
funny.
are
how they wanna be
actively
treated.
doing things.
You know what?
It's
I'm
incredibly
Yes.
disrespectful
We all
to
do
say
this
they're
shit.
doing nothing
You know
when
what?
he
The
is
class is
actually
sleeping as
doing
well.
something
Let's go,
right
guys.
now.
We're killing Exo because they try to nuke Copperdale. We try to kill Exo because they try to nuke.
Yes.
Fully stand
Exo
by.
Exo is obviously like an actual like RDMer group. This is literally just an RDMer group. This is like an obvious kill. This is not. It's not like a crazy thing to kill them. They've done already.
Yeah, you're complaining about us killing Exo when they try to carpet bomb fucking Copperdale.
Who's complaining about killing Exo? Who's complaining about killing Exo?
Okay, everyone silent up again. Everyone silent up again. Okay, listen. The point is, Atlas is already acting, okay? The point is, we are currently with Axel, and just because you guys think that Axel is a very easy kill because they're an RDMer group, it doesn't make us helping other nations to wipe out Axel any less available. We are still acting, and we are currently on our way to continue our path towards more and more successful missions and accomplishments. And some of you might not see it yet, but this is just what we are already doing. And I appreciate everyone who does see it, but I just say, even if some things during a meeting don't go right, it still doesn't mean that the entire meeting had no meaning. I mean, I already offered you guys so many things, and we've dealt with these things, and I think we made a progress.
Wait, instead of murdering,
I think
why don't we
we made
just
some
capture
progress.
him and then put him in prison?
No.
No, that doesn't work for Axel.
They're just going
doing what they've been doing.
Yeah,
They need
and I
exactly.
also
We either execute them or hold them on trial
Wait, can I
and
speak?
find a fair verdict there.
Wait, can you let
Yeah.
Nero
Can
speak? Let
I
Nero speak.
speak?
Wait, let Nero
All right.
speak.
So, you guys are mad about us killing people such as Nez and Axel, all of them people. First of all, Axel, we have their spawn point trapped, their combat logging, literally breaking rules right now. And then, first of all, we can't let them have a free trial. We tried letting them. I gave them a chance to trust them. And then all they do is go back and attack Copperdale for no reason. We killed, what was his name, Astra? And now we have the last two people, the main two important people, trapped. And all we need to do is wait for them to log on, but they just keep combat logging. And if we don't, other nations like you guys will get bombed, will get cart trapped, all of that. And nobody has done anything on this island, or on this land, nobody has done anything about this, except for Stronghold. And then I've got people who helps us, like Rex, and where's Copperdale at? I don't know, but yeah, Copperdale too. So Copperdale, Atlas have helped me too, but nobody else has done anything on here. And if you guys are gonna sit around and just let people get away with doing these crimes and say we're bad for killing them, then next time we won't kill them and we'll let them just bomb you, because they're bad people and we're killing the bad people and being slandered. And I was honestly contemplating just giving up. We killed Jinhua's leader and their army because they were tyrants. They jumped me. I did nothing. But talked. I spoke my mind and spoke what I heard at one of these meetings, and they tried silencing me by 10v1ing me, and they barely spared me, and just because of that, they messed up. So we got our revenge and saved land from a lot of bad people. Their army was bad. All they wanted was war. All they wanted was to kill people.
I can branch off.
Wait.
No, their community was peaceful. The leaders
That doesn't mean the
were
leader
not.
was you.
The people in charge were the bad people.
Can I get an understanding? Are you guys both admit you're Silver Lotus, right?
Zara, the Marines are.
I'm Stronghold leader.
But what is the banner you're wearing? What is the banner you're wearing?
I'm a Stronghold leader, but
wrong.
I've worked with them for a Nez thing.
Okay. But what is the banner you're wearing? What is the banner you're wearing? Is that Stronghold or is that Silver Lotus?
Oh,
hold on, I'm messaging her.
You know, it's
you're basically
they're
admitting it's Silver Lotus, correct?
Hold on, they're joined. They're not actually a part of it. They're joined.
We came here to expose you.
You can't hear to expose us, but you're doing a really bad job at it.
Let me speak, because I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, since you guys have been slandering about everything that happened, I suppose it's probably time I actually say something about it.
Off the table,
We
bro.
bombed people. What are you doing? Like, we didn't do anything. You guys are actually planning
Yo,
political
Rex, can I-
assassination.
Considering you guys,
So,
what you guys
out of curiosity,
Wait,
right?
I
feel like you guys don't even know, you guys don't really know anything about what's really going on. We're the only ones who really get the information and learn more about everything. And also, I just want to say straight up.
Okay, wait. Like claiming superiority over everyone as a reason doesn't really work unless you actually share the information that you
Yeah,
have
you're
with the
just
rest of the assembly.
It's being so secretive and
well,
not even
you think-
communicating anything you know.
Oh, that's completely fine. I mean, I can communicate with certain people. If you get, all you have to do
Hello,
is simply.
I'm sorry
simply
for
ask.
interrupting.
We already said from the jump.
Sorry,
everyone
but
from the
can we
jump
get this
what our
meeting
whole
back
goal
on
is.
track? I know these are
Yeah.
issues that are
Alright.
important, but remember the Sealanders have come from very far away.
Holy
we want to sign this
Yes.
treaty and we want to be
What is your mic?
peaceful with you guys.
Jesus Christ.
Can we get the
Hold on, Mike, guys. Hold on,
Let's,
Mike.
yeah, let's just. Okay, everyone, just be silent for a moment. Just be silent for a moment.
It's gonna
okay?
be a
Just mute
conflict
yourself.
after this. I can just tell.
No. Okay.
TJ,
don't
where
say
can I
that.
get my book
Everyone-
back?
Oh, yeah, I didn't read it yet though. I couldn't read it while I'm in the middle of a meeting. Yeah. So, what I want to say, okay? First of all, as you can see, peace is not easy, okay? We all have our own conflicts, especially the sea, because we don't know anything about the sea yet. But I'm saying, even if we, even if it seems difficult right now, we will definitely also deal with the sea conflict starting today. Because now that the borders are gone, we can communicate more. All the sea people who are here, you can stay here after the meeting and tell me all about the conflicts that you have. You can DM me, you can just message me everything you need me to know so I can deal with the conflicts, because with no information, I cannot deal with anything. And, just the conflict with the stronghold, with the Silver Lotus, it's something that just repeats itself over and over again. In the end, the point is that we all need to connect to each other more, and to prevent things like this happening, like the Silver Lotus not telling us enough information about things, we need to be together, all of us. And this is exactly why I offered this pact, why I
Hold on.
offered
Sorry,
these
I
announcements.
don't mean to cut you off, Rex, but literally yesterday, didn't I come up to you and say like, hey, I'll offer you guys like as much information as you can, just so you guys can make decisions
but
like that.
I'm not saying you guys didn't give
Oh no, I'm
Atlas
just saying
enough
because
information. Yeah.
I'm talking about right now, because like they're making it seem like we're now holding information, but I came
No,
up
no,
to you
no.
yesterday. I was like, hey,
Listen,
I'll let
Mello-
you guys know everything that's going on.
Yeah, Mello has enough information. If anyone here needs more information about what happened about the Silver Lotus, I think the right time to do it afterwards. Contact Mello, let him tell you guys about everything you need. Just ask him the questions, because that's what Atlas did, and that's why they responded to us and also gave us info about some things. I think this is like the first step to actually have good communication between the nations, both land and sea. And that's just what I can say about all of this. I would like to not stretch this single topic too far. I think even if towards the end of the meeting it was a little messy, we did have a big progress. I announced to you guys what Atlas is going to do now, that we are going to change, and that we have a force to help you guys actively, not just with diplomatic meetings, but also with actual physical force. Now, that's what I would want to say. And the pact, as I asked earlier, nobody really disagreed with the pact. They just added stuff. I would say that everyone here who was part of the meeting and who is still part of the meeting automatically agreed to it. So we can
Hey.
all.
No.
Yes.
No.
Okay,
You
first
can't
of all,
just
hold
say
on.
that because we sat here and listened,
gotta
we
get people to
automatically
sign
agree.
Okay, that's true. Okay, you know
No.
what? Yeah,
Exactly,
that's the
no.
Yeah, you're
Hold
right,
on.
you're right. Okay.
We should put up. Wait.
Another
here,
thing,
we
I know you
should
said
do
leave that
signature.
topic. We can do that in a minute. We can probably have like an event for
Hello,
signing
Alex.
essentially the pact. But one thing that we need to do, again, you mentioned the fact that there are external conflicts, especially in C. And if you're just going to go by the strategy of exchanging information and then letting everyone decide as a whole, that is not going to end up going well. We're going to end up going in circles all over again. We need to have a separate way, aside from meetings, to determine who is guilty and who we're going to defend and who we're going to attack. Hence, I'm saying, instead of just a mutual defense agreement, we need to at least establish a system for holding people on trial. Either like if we're been having problems with people RDMing each other, with people attacking and essentially fulfilling out their own justice without explaining or without everyone agreeing to said consensus, we can just hold them on trial, and if they don't attend trial, then we kill them.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we
That's
can
pretty
definitely we could do
they
that,
should.
but
I was saying
I
go out of
think,
prison.
but don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that. Wait, actually, I kind of forgot the point. what did you say at the beginning? Like the main
We
what's
try
the
to-
core? Yeah.
We'll have to establish a form of courthouse where at least it'll be relatively accessible for everyone. Because as
Yeah.
far as everything's been going on right now, a lot of, especially you've seen with the Marines, they've killed a lot of people without warning anyone else. And from now on, there's also been others, and I'd like to change that. I'd like to change the standard that's been happening so far.
Bit of a strong accusation there.
Can I add to that?
Bit strong there for you to say that.
Just yesterday, there was a group of people from the Southern Sea Confederation that came into Freeport borders and like started chasing this guy, like named Smokey or something. They didn't contact us or anything, and that kind of thing where like another nation comes into your nation and then start trying to kill people.
It feels like the only thing this guy's really changed was
it kind of sucks.
adding strike teams.
Okay, yeah.
Is there anything we can do to
Yeah,
like
okay,
get all this?
so yeah, let's rip it.
Okay,
Okay,
stop
first of all,
the rest of
everyone
Crocodile's
mute
already
everyone
left. I'm just
mute
taking
themselves
off
again,
listening.
please. Everyone mute themselves. All right. So what I was gonna say is yes, I agree. We can definitely establish something like a trial system. We'll talk about that, and we'll also put this into a reality. And of course, with these things, we'll also deal with that. But as I said, the main part is now the non-aggression pact. And I think in order to make everyone like see who agrees with that and who wants to sign this up, I believe maybe the best way to do this is through like some sort of online thing. So we could maybe do it on Discord, because I think it's kind of hard to do this with like a book and getting all the nations there. So yeah, maybe that's the best way. That's why I would also ask all the present nations, if you do it yet, please join the Atlas Discord server, so we can do this there, and I can give you the roles that you need to attend this poll.
We're actually gonna.
You can find the Atlas server in the
Yeah, I'm gonna
civilization
wait
groups.
till we stop talking so I can
Just
talk
search
to
for
them.
Atlas there.
Much more
But
meaningful.
I'll wait for you down
Yeah,
there.
Plus, like for the
Well,
event,
yeah.
cool.
The thing is, we can't really access all the people right now because some people already left. So I think the best way to do this is in a poll, especially
And I wonder why people
because we
already
need
left.
to add some more details. But for
Who's
now,
the person up there?
these are guards. So for now, I would definitely say we did a lot of progress. All people who disagree with that, I guess I cannot change your minds, but this is just the fact that we did make progress and we did make, we did establish new topics. I appreciate everyone who attended this meeting. I'm sorry that it was a little messy. I just can't control everyone's opinions and views, and I suppose I just hope next time people behave more and don't like talk into each other and just are disrespectful.
Can we
yeah,
get people
anyway.
to stop spamming the trapdoors?
Yeah, that as
That's
well,
allowed.
please. Please don't.
Kill
Yeah,
'em.
please don't do that. And don't kill anyone. Stay safe. Have a safe travel home. Thank you so much. And this meeting's over. Thank you.
Rex, we need to
Hey,
talk.
doors for
Let's go, Maverick.
everybody. Everyone gets doors. Doors for everybody.
Dude, I thought this was
I wouldn't go with
forever.
that.
I lost it instantly.
That was everybody gets doors.
Shady Meg with me.
It's
Bobble. Then jump then. We're
Everybody
go.
Let's go.
Oh, there was water down there.
Thank you for coming.
Lalo.
Everybody jump.
Lalo?
We're seeing
SSC
Where's Nico?
Lotus names.
Yes, absolutely. I will. They're being sent to
Give you
everyone
this.
after today. Just needed
I
to.
don't think Nico's online.
Needed to get
They
it
missed it.
down. I got confirmation. They were all.
Flocker,
together.
was that
Let's
meeting
go
fun?
down.
They should follow. They should follow Sin. Lalo, let's go. Thank you. I said, was that a fun meeting? Was that a good use of your time?
I mean, like, I don't know. I probably would have done similar
Okay.
just sitting around at Aquarius.
Let's try not to get killed on the way out.
I lost your
I say we just
Oh,
use the
hi, Jack.
evacuation thing.
Oh, that meeting was
That was something. That was something. Not so worth meeting.
How was the meeting? Thank you.
Doing it now. So tedious. Oh my god.
I'm
This
so
shit
sorry.
took
Yeah,
forever.
I sent somebody else
Why is
in
there
to
a piece
deal
of
with
broken
it
glass in
instead of
there?
me.
I don't know.
It was
Hi.
a potato
That was the
concert.
Hello. I
Hey,
heard about
you get a
that.
door.
Was it good?
It was so cool. Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh my god.
This is weird. I'm a
I
door-to-door
missed it.
salesman.
It was it was so sad,
yeah.
but it was so peak. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy.
Peak cinema.
How do we get it down?
singled out from their group. Can we just murder them?
Dude, oh my god, I thought that meeting was gonna go on ever. Jesus.